Good morning slash afternoon slash evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have an RU match for you against Twistos14. Now, I just decided to bring some things in my RU box. RU is probably, arguably, like the smallest box portion I have in my game because I have my boxes organized by tiers. I think, what is it? UU has like 6, OU has 5. NU has 3, and I think RU has like 1.5. So I like playing this tier, but I don't have a lot of stuff in it, and I gotta change that. But for the stuff I did have in this game, it worked out pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and lead off with Munchlax just because I do see that he does have a Typhlosion. He's probably gonna want to lead off with that just to go for eruptions and things like that, just to put some early game dents into my team. And I'm gonna go for the Body Slam just because I know I can't be OHKO'd by Typhlosion, and whatever decides to switch in instead has a 30% chance of being paralyzed. Now, if Hitmonchan did get paralyzed, I would be able to take him out on the next turn with an Earthquake owing to the speed drop. But because he doesn't get paralyzed, he's going to do a fuck ton of damage to me with close combat. That's probably like 60%, if not more. But I really don't want to stay in and take another one just because this is my Stealth Rocker. I'm going to want them up against Typhlosion, otherwise that thing's going to wreak havoc on me. And he makes the smart play of switching up moves right here. This is something that, you know, every battler can take a note from. If you're within KO range and you know something else is likely to switch in, you can just KO with any one of your other moves. Switch it up. You never know what you might be able to catch on the switch, because right there, instead of getting a full immunity to close combat, he did a decent amount of HP, or decent amount of damage to my Rotom. I kind of mind this, and then I don't mind this at the same time. I mind this because I have less Life Orb recoil to work with, but I don't mind it because that means I have more HP to Pain Split, and right here, that he set up the Stealth Rocks, this is the thing that's going to let Rotom come back from the brink, because I'm going to be able to go for a Shadow Ball and then a T-Bolt. I went for the Shadow Ball initially just because I knew he had Sturdy and he also had Modem, so it wasn't really going to matter what move I went for in that scenario as long as it broke his Sturdy. Now here he goes into his Drapion. I figure I should be able to Pain Split, get some HP back. I was mainly just concentrating on doing some damage to him, taking away some HP, and then if he decided to set up Toxic Spikes or something weird like that, decided not to attack me, then I would benefit from it. That would be pretty cool. So he's going to get a little bit of HP back. Drapion's nice, not really anything to write home about, but it does have a bit of Spec D, so that's what's going to let it take this Life Orb T-Bolt pretty well. Now, I do get a Para here. It doesn't really seem too significant, but he does get fully paralyzed here on the turn. He probably would have killed me. And that's probably what plays the most significance. Plus, we get a little Echo play going on later in the game, and I'll mention what happens there. But I'm going to take him out with another T-Bolt, and Rotom just basically came back from less than 10% HP. Now has half, and is looking pretty good. It's putting in some work, and I really like using normal Rotom just because of its typing and just the offensive power it offers in the tier. So I'm going to go ahead and go into Munchlax because I am predicting the Fire move just to go ahead and try to take me out, because he recognizes that thing's a pretty decent-sized, if not big threat to his team. But I'm going to go to Munchlax. Did you see how well I took that Eruption from full HP? Holy crap, that was awesome. I'm not going to lie. So go for Body Slam. Do get it on the Feraligatr. I don't even feel bad about that just because Body Slam is designed to paralyze. It's the only reason you run it. And he's going to go for Dragon Dance. I mainly just want to shuffle things out and get everything paralyzed so, you know, everything can benefit some more, because everybody loves Parahacks except for when it's happening to you. That's the general rule of thumb. But I Whirlwind him out into Hitmonchan, and that really sucks because, you know, the whole shuffling strategy I had going on, not going to work. Would have been better if I had Rocks up, just to get a little bit of damage going on. But he's going to go for the Mach Punch for some reason, I guess to try to take me out. He could have gone for close combat, but whatever. The fact that this thing is in now, my Rotom is in on his Hitmonchan, means that he can't kill it off with Mach Punch, you know, just because I'm immune to that priority. I am faster than it, so I can take him out. Now, right there, I did decide to stay in because I had been switching on. I had tried to create the situation of Munchlax versus Typhlosion all game. He tried predicting right there. I was like, you know what? My Rotom's low on HP. If I over-predict, I have Feraligatr to take fire hits from it anyways. If I under-predict, then, you know, Focus Blast probably won't be doing too much. I have a Celigore too. I won't really like the Stealth Rock switch-ins, but I'm pretty sure I can still take on Typhlosion as long as he gets Stealth Rocks up. And it ended up paying off because he locked himself in on a move I'm immune to, and I'm able to get a sub on the switch, you know, set it up on the modem, and then I'm going to go ahead and be able to, what did I do? Pain Split? I think I Pain Split got some HP back too, so just Sub-Split Rotom. Oh my god, I love you. So, decides to... He's going to go ahead and switch into his Typhlosion right now, or Volt Switch into his Typhlosion. I'm going to go out into my Munchlax, and he does end up predicting that. Usually after you make plays like that, where you switch pokes in on choice pokes, and you try to coax people into making certain plays, they'll try to change it up every now and then, or you think they'll change it up, but they stay with the same thing, you know, that kind of thing going on. I didn't really know what he was going to do after I predicted that first Focus Blast. I don't know if he was going to go for another one. At that point, it was kind of a risky play, and I really didn't want to keep Rotom in, so I guess he did have the better footing. Based on how much both of us valued, based on how much both of us thought we valued the Rotom, if that makes any sense. I valued it a little bit more just because it had more HP. He probably thought it was more of a threat just because it had more HP, and I would probably want to, you know, keep it safe, that kind of thing. I think somewhere around here I fuck up on the plays in terms of when I'm supposed to substitute, and like, how do I explain this? Against choice pokes and stuff, if you go second on them, then you get to go for sub while you have a sub, just to make another sub on the turn just to see what they lock himself in on. And I thought he was choiced. I was pretty sure he was choiced, but I wasn't really sure how. I wasn't sure what the Typhlosion was. I wasn't sure what the... Because, you know, Munchlax was able to take the Eruption pretty well anyways, and then, you know, Modems tend to be Scarfed as well. But I'm going to go ahead and just fuck up royally with regular Rotom, and I apologize to my regular Rotom because he was doing pretty good, and then I just handled him stupidly right there. But I'm going to go ahead and send in a Celigore just to play cleanup, and just going to go for the Bug Buzz and take this thing out. Now, if I had Stealth Rocks up, at this point in the game, the Typhlosion probably would be dead right around now. I've seen this thing way too much, but he's going to go for the Flamethrower, and it does confirm that he's Scarf. I don't remember if I'm Modest or Timid, but Typhlosion is not going to outspeed either one of those unless it has a Scarf. I forget what a Celigore reaches Timid, but that's what we got going on. So, since he locked himself in on a Fire move, I'm very easily going to be able to go ahead and go into my Feraligatr and set up a free Dragon Dance as he decides to go into his own Feraligatr. Now, his Feraligatr is different from mine. Mine is DD3 attacks with Lumberry, you know, just in case of stray status, you know, prankster things. That shit can happen. So, something carries an unexpected status, it is now expected because you can take the thing. But I'm going to set up some more DDs. I believe I only set up 2. As he actually decides to go for a sub here. Now this scares the shit out of me because I'm using a Feraligatr and I know firsthand from the hits that this thing has taken that it is very naturally bulky. Well, not super bulky, but it definitely does have a little bit more bulk than it lets on. And because of that, you know, he's using a Feraligatr, that thing's going to have a little bit more natural bulk to it too. But because he goes for an unstabbed Focus Punch, I figure I should be able to take this reasonably well and then retaliate with a Torrent boosted Waterfall. I figure it'll bring me down to that range, and you know, that or an Earthquake depending on how much HP I live with. But I don't live at all because he gets a fucking critical hit, and I don't know what I'm going to do about this now. But I figured this is my only opportunity I'm going to get to set up the Stealth Rocks. I have almost nothing to deal with Typhlosion barring Hitmonchan, who's going to need a little bit of help with the Stealth Rocks damage. Otherwise I'm going to be fucked. So I decided to sacrifice my Sand Slash right there. I know he doesn't have any Spinner, so those Stealth Rocks are going to be there to stay. And I got to hope that Hitmonchan can clutch it for me. Otherwise, this game is not going to go well. I'm not worried about Drapion just because of the amount of HP it has. Feraligatr is probably the main thing I'm worried about, but he doesn't have any Dragon Dances up. So I should be okay to take any one of his hits. But I'm going to go for the Thunder Punch, and I believe he gets fully paralyzed on this. So Munchlax, thank you for getting that Body Slam off. The Body Slam paralyzed off, I should say. And we're still looking pretty good. I'm going to be able to take him out next turn with another Drain Punch. Or not another Drain Punch, but a Drain Punch to get some HP back, you know, kind of negate the Life Orb recoil a little bit. And what else does he have left? He has Drapion, which will more than likely end up dying to a Mach Punch. Or maybe I killed it off already. I don't remember. I think I might have killed it off. Did I? Yeah, I did. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Now, right there, that mattered because I didn't know whether or not to go for a Drain Punch on the off chance that, you know... Okay, the thing I was thinking about is that if I go for Mach Punch and it doesn't kill him, then a Blaze Boosted Flamethrower probably would have killed me. Or if I go for the Drain Punch and I risk taking a Flamethrower, that kind of thing. But as you can see, I tried to go for the Mach Punch just to finish it off from that range, and it turns out that the Stealth Rocks were worth it. And I rarely ever ramble that late past the end of the game, but I really wanted to get that thought out of the way. So that's going to be the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you're welcome to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. Quick announcement I wanted to make regarding my usual Tuesday, Thursday, and or Saturday uploads. In case you have not been filled in, this mainly goes out to my TCGO fans, but multiplayer is shut down for the time being as they, I guess, rewrite or implement a new game engine going on. Basically means that we're not going to be able to play multiplayer for like the next month and a half. So what I was thinking about doing was starting an LP to fill in those time slots. No promises on whether or not I'm actually going to be able to have an episode ready for you tomorrow, but by Thursday for sure I will try to get that started. And then if it turns out I don't have anything tomorrow, I'll just upload an extra battle video. But TCG is probably going to be down for weeks, maybe months. I don't know what they have on their schedule, but my schedule is going to change a little bit owing to that. I don't know what thing I'm going to let's play next, but I'm hoping it's going to be in the same vein, you know, scary games or just other things I can talk over fairly easily, that sort of thing. So we'll see what I end up deciding. So hope you guys enjoy that too, and I'm sorry for the rambling, but that should do it. So I'll see you guys later.